everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Marcus Semien, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Pedro Martinez is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
First pitch of the AB now. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. That's down into left center for a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Marcus Semien stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Acuna, base runner at first with 1 out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next to dig in, Frank Thomas. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee so you can get in the air.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Frank Thomas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's big Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Hayes strand a couple, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Jesus Luzardo gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, on now is Jesus Luzardo, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball. He reminds me of a former pitcher of the Oakland A's going back to the 70s and 80s, Vita Blue. This guy's not a very big guy, but man, he throws a good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard curveball. His slider is getting better. His changeup is improving. Luzardo has a chance to be one of the top 5 left-handed starting pitchers in all of baseball.
And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher from that strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs and the RBI count at 35. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Luzardo is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lewis will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So here is Eddie Rosario. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, number 19. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, man.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1-2's the count.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think he can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Ronald Acuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But the
will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. So now to the plate, Billy Williams. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Billy Williams.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the 1st strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now Wood with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Back goes Rosario. It's up and out of here into the archway. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55-plus homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. In steps Big Frank. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
High and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. Number 25 for him on the year. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Corey Lee digging in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now one down with the bases empty. And into his next will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 2-1. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder to the track. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Pulled toward right center field. Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The bat, number
Time
19.
now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So now to the plate, number 19, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Upon the strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next, here is Ken Donahue. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. from the stretch. And he fouls this one off.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Boyd, takes care of him, and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Rounded down the third baseline.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he got him swinging. Yordan Alvarez. That's the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that'll bring up Alex Brickman. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Billy Williams.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Billy Williams. First offering.
No. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 3 and the Astros 1. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lewis waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now at the plate is Frank Thomas, who's 1 for 2 in this one.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
One and 2 to Frank Thomas.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi. At the plate now is Kyle Lewis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman,
So next to hit is Luke Voigt. To a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
the batter, number 8, second baseman,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And another foul ball. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score holds, it's 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Aaron Judge. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Andrew McCutchen down. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Eddie Rosario will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Corey Lee. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes something, catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lee is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short mound. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to go single.
Carlos Correa comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 44.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Astros lead 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Shane Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now here is number 19. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base.
In now, Ken Donahue, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a throw, but but the runner's back easily. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Donahue leads off first with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Into the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No hits to this point. Home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Frank Thomas will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2 runs are in. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Zach Lowe will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he puts it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The A's lead it 6-1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he grounds one briskly to short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Kyle.
Digging in next, Kyle Lewis. He flew out in his last AB. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bregman stands at first with 1 out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or...
And a throw to first, he's there. The inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They trail 6-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report. Now to bat, Andrew McCutcheon. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Eddie Rosario.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after is Lewis. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in is number 19, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Hit on the ground out for short. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Ken Donahue. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. One left for Oakland. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kevin Biggio. First offering on its way. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
1-1 the count. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Corey Lee stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that hitter.
They'll go to the bag for one. Now the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros are down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Lee over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up is Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. all set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Line down the left field line. That line foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long. Judge
is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth. This crowd was open for. One away. Yordan Alvarez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the ninth inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Swinging a liner back through the box. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Up next to you.
Digging in will be Alex Bregman. Alec comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Taken cold strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first would be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 in the final. The A's led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jesus Luzardo earns his 12th victory in the ball game, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The Oakland Athletics combined to give up just 5 hits as they got a win over the driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Blue Jays claim the win over the Rangers.